Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and whatever else is watching. My name is Nick, and should I probably say thank you who is listening. Um, these are my thoughts on the Nintendo Spotlight, and it is another recording because my previous ones just weren't that good. At least I went on just as long as the Nintendo Spotlight itself was, so I'm trying to be brief about it. What do I think of the Nintendo Spotlight? It was okay. It showed off things that I really liked. It also missed a lot. It was definitely not the best out there. I don't mind that they showed off trailers where there is a distinct lack of gameplay, because I know Nintendo has a Treehouse Live afterwards, in which they go far more in depth with the games that they show off during their spotlight. Although with some titles I might think it's okay, it's not going to happen. First off, they started off strong and they ended strong. They started off with Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which got me really hyped because I really want that game. And they ended with Super Mario Odyssey, which also had a very interesting trailer afterward for that. In between, it was hits and misses. Nintendo already had a short spotlight of 25 minutes, and they cannot waste time in that 25 minutes if they want to give an effective message. They can perfectly handle things within 25 minutes, however, they should not be wasting time, and they did, unfortunately. The 2017 stuff that they announced were Fire Emblem Warriors, some Zelda DLC, and we have Rocket League. Well, yeah, that was actually all this. And oh yeah, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. However, I think that's also another waste of time. They should have, because they have such a short period, they could have put the emphasis better on other games than Mario and Rabbids, because we already got a very extensive segment from that during the Ubisoft conference. Other stuff that they showed that they mentioned were Yoshi, a new Yoshi title. It's just a working title just yet, and also a new Kirby, which probably is also the working title. And they are slated to be coming in 2018. They looked really good. They looked really interesting, and they also looked adorable as hell. Those games really got me hyped, but that they are still slated for 2018, it could also be 2019 before they are coming. Then they had the biggest wasters of time. They had the Pokemon company announce that they started working on a core Pokemon RPG for the Switch. They probably started working on it after the backlash they got in the previous week with their Pokemon Direct. Everyone was hoping for a core Pokemon title for the Switch, but they didn't get one. So I don't expect this one to be released anywhere near. So guess 2019, 2020 is probably the most accurate prediction that we probably can get at this moment. And the other grievance waste of time was the announcement of Metroid Prime 4 in a somewhat teaser that only showed the title and showed it was in development. Again, this is probably going to be 2020, 2021 before it is released, because I think they just started development yesterday on that one. At least that's how it looks like. And I think that's a little bit of waste of time. And I know why they put it in, because there are a lot of angry people shouting each year, where is my Metroid Prime 4? Where is my Pokemon Core title for the Switch? Well, they still don't have anything to show for it. They just didn't work on it. That's why they didn't show anything. And I think these announcements are just to appease those angry social media screamers. For the rest, they also showed off a little bit third party. They mentioned Skyrim, but only to emphasize the Zelda items on there. Oh yeah, they also put out the Zelda DLC. They give a little bit more in-depth look on that. And the name for the second DLC pack. Okay. Rocket League also had a good presence, had an entire segment, and well, that's only because they also have an exclusive content that are Nintendo related. You can deck your autos, cars. You can equip them with a Mario head. Yeah, I'm not joking. And that is why it was featured. And that is with most of third-party games that Nintendo showed off. They only feature it, and that's their arrogance. They only feature third parties when they also contain Nintendo licensed content. And that sucks. There are so many more third-party games in development from indie developers, and you can even add in FIFA, Just Dance, all those games, and Nintendo just didn't do that. From bigger third-party publishers, there were also titles in development. Skyrim, they could have added a little bit more. Well, Skyrim, it's for the 6th year in a row or something that it gets a E3 presence again. So, yeah, Skyrim, I'm conflicted about it. And unfortunately, they also highlighted only the Nintendo Switch, while afterwards and during the Treehouse Live, they announced 2 new Nintendo 3DS titles that they actually should have added in this spotlight. The first day of Treehouse Live is not the day to announce new titles. Second or the third day, perhaps, but not the first day. And that's just also a little bit sad why they are focusing so much on the Switch and not on the 3DS. Because the 3DS also has a number of great titles. And, well, so in the end, I think it was okay, but they had a few great names to drop. However, I can't get hyped for those because of how far they are still away. Nintendo, you could have used your time a little bit better. Especially because it was so short. Okay, that is my thoughts on the Nintendo press conference. I'm wondering what you thought about the Nintendo Spotlight. So leave your thoughts in the comments below and I will definitely read them. I thank you for watching, I thank you for listening. And now enjoy the E3. Goodbye!